breeze blowing, storm clouds moving in. Whatever's gonna happen, it's about to begin. I remember what the drunk donkey told me when he said, son, don't fear. Mike's where the page life is about to appear. Then he's gonna tell you about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you which way it's going, and if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news that they try to hide. Just click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Well, there'll always be some haters, but they don't understand that Mike's got a friend and 100,000 more across the land. Well, if you want to know it first and you want to know it right and you want to have time to plan, Drunk Donkey Nation tells you, friend, Mike, he's your man. Then he's gonna tell you all about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you if it's gonna be a storm or if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news others try to hide. Click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Yeah, here at Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nation Pride.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. And we have a little bit of Facebook slowdown, so we'll give it a second here to catch up. We'll watch some radar together. Turn on the camera. There's my thinking pose. That's my Aristotle pose. Like, what the hell is going on? Since we're getting into the Greek alphabet soon, we had to study up on Aristotle. For sure. All right, we got the chat working. I don't know. Facebook's a little slow for me this morning. I was texting Shelly, and I was getting some weird numbers. Seems like we're on YouTube though. Hey, Ron Hagen, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I figured out how to boost the mic, man. I boosted Mike. And here's my boosted Mike story while we let everybody catch up. Then we'll bring the puppies in. So, check out this. 250 milligrams. That's boosted Mike. When I said boosted microphone, it was boosted Michael Boylan. Oh, Michelle, you got somebody down there at Keys. I need to be careful, man. Look at this. This is all heading that way. What are they, crazy? They need to be watching the weather here. All right, let me get the puppies. Hang on. All right. Come here, guys. Come on. They're sleeping together. They're buddies. So we'll do our romper room session, and then we'll jump right into the tropics, because we have kind of something kind of serious in a sense to watch. Because we have not only a wind event coming, possibly a big rain event coming, and that's never good. Good morning, Whitney. There's our pups. Hey, Sarah. Michelle, they're out on a boat for 2 days. Surely they're going to see the storm clouds coming. Let's hope. So here's our boys. Louis is the big guy. He's actually small. He's only 15 pounds. Most Frenchies get to about 30 pounds. Louis is 2.5 years old here. He's not going to get any bigger. We don't know about Hunter. We look the same, right? Look. I keep looking over that because I got to make sure my camera's working. I'm looking at my stream health here. I'm at 44K up, so I'm doing pretty good. 60 frames a second. CPU is only at 4.4%. I'm rocking and rolling. So Hunter, and Louie. All right, so we'll show them later. We got some serious stuff to talk about. And we do lives all year long. And the plan is to have a lot of fun doing lives like we always have. Somebody just posted, thanks, Shelly. John Rivera from YouTube posted, many website providers are being hit with a DOS attack, including Facebook. So thanks for the update, John. So if it goes down, it's not me. Somebody else. All right, so let's start off here. Let's find a pretty picture of our Facebook live supporter here. This is where you should all be hanging out if you're off this weekend. ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. Last weekend I was there. I took a selfie, remember? Didn't open the bottle. In fact, I still have the bottle here. Look at this. See, I'm not an alcoholic. See, I remember last Friday I took a picture in front of ABC. Look, the seal is on it. Look at that. The seal is still there. I always buy something new to try. This is peach-flavored bourbon whiskey, but I never even opened it. But I was last Friday when I was there. Damn tropics are screwing up my weekends. 2 camping trips ruined now because of the tropics. Even last night we had a big dinner plan, and I told Shelly, I'm like, I guess we better go live. She goes, yep, everybody's worried. So couldn't even have dinner plans last night because we had to get back in the tropics, right? All right, so here we go. Let's talk about the tropics. I'm going to try to, very bad, and yes, it's pretty storming down south. So I posted a bunch of stuff today, if you obviously haven't noticed. We got some big weather already happening down south. Big range. You can see the spin. So what this is that leftover energy we were showing from Invest 94 that kind of hung around. Had to look yesterday, and slowly throughout the day yesterday, it really got going. This is a classic case where you watch things in real time, and we watched it happen in real time. And here it is. It's very impressive looking. It's definitely developing, and it's going to bring some rainy, squally weather through Florida, especially South Florida right now. The Keys are getting hit pretty hard. Huge rain rates down there. The SPC did up their color. We talked about this yesterday, remember? So we do have that storm risk for southern half of Florida today, and they're saying, strong thunderstorms possible. They even mentioned, occasional tornado can't be ruled out. Brief tornado or two cannot be ruled out through South Florida. These are these squall lines that's set up. So classic with tropical systems. So definitely need to stay alert down in South Florida for that. Latest spaghetti models just came out. Let's take a look at those. These are on Tropical Tidbits. These are your 12Z models, and pretty good agreeance here that we're going to see a system from LA, Louisiana to the Panhandle. It's going to have 2 days over open water. Is that time to get going to a hurricane? Yes. Is it time to be a Katrina? Very unlikely. Needs a little more time. Needs a little more structure. A lot of people are referencing the K word. That's why I mentioned the K word. I shouldn't even have said it. I apologize. The K word. Kelly, yeah, that was a joke. I had people texting me thinking I was serious. Hey, Megan, you're on a boat? Oh, that's awesome, man. That would be great. But Whitney, correct. It could be. I posted the HMON at H4, so we got to expect the worst. Or prepare for the worst, hope for the best, or how's that go? How fast is it moving, Danielle? It's moving pretty slow, very slow. It's over the tip of Florida right now. But these are the latest spaghetti models. So, in a nutshell, here is the immediate risks that we're going to be talking about. Let me show you, and then we're going to get into the models a little more. So let's go to our Zoom Earth site. This is my new favorite tool site to play with. Great site. He gave us permission to use it. I linked it. If you go to my page, by the way, on the very bottom here, you can see a link for it somewhere. I got so many links on here now. Here it is. Zoom Earth, right next to my flood risk. And we're going to talk about flood stuff because we got rains coming. So Zoom Earth. All right, so this is the current look. Let me zoom out a little bit more. So here's our system. Very blobby, classic developing system, and it's slow moving. NHC is keeping it pegged at 70 miles an hour. However, several models are showing it could be stronger than that. So we definitely need to understand that we could see a hurricane coming Monday night into Tuesday, approaching the Gulf Coast. So today, right now, heavy rains down the Keys and the southern part of Florida. Very slow moving. We're also getting bands starting to set up with daytime heating. So we're going to see storms develop throughout the day on the southeast coast of Florida. And they're going to start waking their way inland throughout the day today. We're going to see the classic bands of rain, pushing their way through the state. So just because it's sunny now, don't get caught off guard anywhere from, say Orlando south. We're going to see, approaching bands throughout the day. But we have, if you're new to Florida, the South, tropics, fast-moving storm, rain bands. Sometimes there's not a lot of thunder and lightning with these. Then we'll have a lot of sunshine. So they might not be like Debbie Downers and ruin your plans. But, we're going to have periods of sunshine, rain, sunshine. That's away from the core of the system. The core of the system is basically down here. So I'm talking about up this neck of the woods. So, fast-moving squall lines coming through the state today. Now, tomorrow, our system's going to be over here. We're going to start to see more of an impact of squally storms tomorrow develop. And the rain bands will be going this way. So tomorrow we can expect through the night, especially tonight. I didn't look at timing yet, but last night we were showing stormy weather Saturday night into Sunday as our system passes close here. So anybody, Peninsula South gonna experience the next 2 days some random weather to look for. The big question is going to be what happens here once it gets over the Gulf. And yes, we had some cool down weather, or cool down waters from Laura and Marco. But the water's still very, very hot. So the NHC isn't even mentioning the cooler water. They're mentioning warm SSTs. I did see another comparison. This is kind of good news right here. The heat potential map, like this little area we would not want. This is how hot the water goes below the surface, basically. And because it's blue, well, yeah, big old zoomed old thing there. But anyway, it's going to be going over a little bit less ocean heat content. Still can strengthen, but we wouldn't want it seeing going over something like this. So little inkling of good news. And here's the anomaly map showing that cooler waters from Marco and Laura in the Gulf. So little below normal, but it's still hot. It's not. We're not talking like cold water here. We're just saying not above normal. But as far as hot water goes, it's still hot. So don't think because of that little bit of anomaly difference that our system can't strengthen. Here's the latest chart, by the way. We'll leave this up. Take a look at that. This was posted at 5 a.m. Hey, Lisa, morning. Big rain event coming. Yes, Carolee. Whitney, correct. Yeah, I don't want to show that map, Whitney. You know that map. It's a scary looking map because it's hard to understand. The atmosphere can support anything right now. Put it to you that way. What's the red guy? The red guy, let's talk about the red guy. We'll talk about the red guy in a little bit. The red guy still looks like it's going to miss the Caribbean. Not 100%, but there's, like I showed last night, little more support of a recurve on the red guy, even though it's showing due west. So we'll show that here in a little bit. Yes, I have an app, Tracy. I love apps and taps, restaurant. Oh, you talking about, yeah. We got a web app. In fact, let's take a look at the web app. People like the web app. You can take a look at it. I'll show you real quick. It's, see right here, Mike's weather page. And I got the storms. You can click on TD19 and you can get all the little links. I charge $1 a month because It actually costs almost $1,000 a year to maintain. I didn't know that apps cost money, and I do push alerts. That costs money. Everything costs money. But anyway, people like it if you want it. Where is the center, Chris? Right now, technically, it's like the tip of Florida. Here you go, tropical storm watches. Now, listen, this is very deceiving. Like last night, everybody was posting, when they got these tropical storm watches. Well, the timing is not in the window yet to have any sort of watches and warnings. So just because you don't see it doesn't mean they're not coming. So 11 o'clock today, we're going to see a lot more watches and warnings here. We still might see some across the coast of Florida. I'm still wondering, if we're going to see something on the coast here as our system develops. But nonetheless, we're going to see watches and warnings up. And we could see hurricane watches. I would almost bet money hurricane watch will be up at 11 for portions of the upper Gulf Coast. So that's coming at 11. Our next advisory in about an hour and a half. So, hey, Raphael. Yeah, I'm not an app dude. So, yeah, you're not in the cone. So that's a good point. Somebody just mentioned the reason you're not in the cone. Listen, even, some of the modeling are showing a landfall here in the tip of Florida. And remember, all the action is to the east of the system. So just because you're not in the cone doesn't mean you're not going to get anything. East side of a system gets all the spiraling surge and rain. So, we can have landfall here, but still have weather here extending out. So that's why just because you're not in the cone doesn't mean that you won't get any effects. So we got somebody, hey, Angela from the Keys. All right, so let's zoom into the Keys and show click, click, click. Yeah, Jose, I had to go back to the old mic. The old mic picks up the clicks. People actually started hashtag save the clicks. The Hurricane Hunters are going in, Nikki. Good point. Hurricane Hunters are going to start flying in soon. And we'll show you all that. All right, so look at this. Here's a hazards map. Got updated today. Heavy rain next couple days. All its tropical rain stuff. All right, so let's zoom in really close to our system. Take a look at it. Let's look at weathernerds.org. Here's the current look here. And we got a blob for sure. Look at that. So this is this is kind of developing in real time. And your center technically is somewhere here, but we're getting a lot more blow up to the south. And Hunter's crying. Let me go get Hunter. Hang on. Come here, boys. Come on. Let me let him in there. I'm doing a live. I can't. All right, I'm back. So the kids are home today. Obviously, it's Saturday, no school, and the dogs were crying to get into Emily's room. Emily always wants the dogs until she doesn't want the dogs, and then the dogs want to go in there, and she's like, I don't want the dogs. So then she gets mad when the dogs don't want her. I'm like, well, you just can't love the dogs when you want to love them. You gotta love them all the time. So there you go. Hey, what's up, Ashley? I got my due on standby. So anyways, this is live look here. We're watching this unfold here. So we're watching Tropical Depression 19 definitely organizing. It's a pretty healthy looking blow up of convection. So that's live. So it's getting organized. Definitely. The more thunderstorms that persist over the center of circulation, more the pressures are going to drop. When the pressures drop, winds pick up. And it's on like Donkey Kong. Let's look at the visible satellite. Then we're going to show you some models and maps here. But look at that. Some pretty big. There's Lisa's favorite graphic. Lisa. Dogs are people too, Susan. I think they are. How could dogs? They sneeze. They dream. They get hungry. They're people too. But anyway, so there's developing. Then look, we're getting marine warnings now. as you can start to see these bands rolling in. So, don't get caught off guard today. Just because it's sunny now doesn't mean that we're not going to get storms today developing, because we're going to start to see that coming in off of the Atlantic here as our system builds in. So be weather aware today in Central Florida for sure. All right, so what's going on? Let's look at where it's going. I got the website looking good. We got the Weather Nerds links. We got Tropical Tidbits links. The Southwest Florida Management site is struggling to keep up. I think this is a little bit deceiving right now. This is the rain map through Tuesday a.m. So this is deceiving right here. Very deceiving graphic right here. Very deceiving. This is through Tuesday, 8 a.m. But this is way underdone for what's coming. And that's more, at this point, the maybe one of the concerns we need to really worry about. So let's pull this graphic up. This is the latest Euro and GFS rain totals. Hey, Chris, you're going to get a lot of rain today. We're going to show modeling future Sally. It should be Sally. I don't know if the system out west is going to get it or east is going to get it. So I don't want to say Sally and then it turns into be Teddy. But anyway, we're going to have squally weather today. I'll show you. But this is the rain totals. Euro and GFS are both on board of a slow moving trough. Now it's hard to see. This is Mississippi and this is Alabama. Okay, that's that line right here. That's the state line. But we're seeing totals of 12 inches plus. And look at this. This is crazy. Now the Euro is always a little bit aggressive. 31, 21, 14, 13, 13. Now, when I pulled up the Euro today, I was expecting the GFS to be less because usually the Euro is the most aggressive when it comes to rainfall. But 13. And purple is anything 12 inches plus. So, we're definitely looking at a possible huge rain event more than anything as of now. So think about that. We really haven't had one of these this year. We've had fast-moving tropical systems, but we really haven't had a slow-moving tropical system, and that is sometimes more of a story than the winds. And this really bothers me. Look at this. See, I do my own graphics. Look at that. I did not. Look at that. I got more gap here than here. I totally failed. Look at that. I'm a graphics. Somebody in the graphics world noticed that. And now I look like an amateur. So as we say, we're the weather wannabes. Remember that? I'm a graphics wannabe. All right. Rain for Bradenton, yes. We're going to the Greek alphabet. Biloxi. All right. So we got, you're pretty now, Orman. Hey, what's up, Ruth? But we got storms rolling in. We're going to the Greek alphabet. And let me tease everybody something real quick. Because everybody wants a new shirt. All right, we need a new shirt. So here's the new shirt preview. Because I'm pretty confident we're going to be going into the Greek alphabet. So there it is. There's a tease. We're going to have the donkey being blown by the wind, wearing a toga, and it says all Greek to me. So there you go, a little tease. All right, rain for Houston. Oh, this is an Upper Gulf, Louisiana Panhandle event for sure. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's go back to radar. Let's go back to satellite real quick, and we're going to do some high resolution predictions here. What we got coming. So I want to show you that. This is the College of DuPage site. Very nice satellite site. We can kind of put it in motion here, and you can start to see our system daylight. Big blow up of convection down here in South Florida. Squall lines starting to make their way into Florida. So this is developing. And there. So football, it's going to be tough. No, Mary, it's this damn coffee. I'm usually a hot coffee drinker. And I didn't have time to brew my American Woman coffee today. I went to get a K-Cup like 2 seconds before I went live, and we didn't have any K-Cups. So I grabbed my potent iced coffee from Big Storm, and it is it's like moonshine. It's moonshine coffee with no alcohol. All right, so we're going to be watching Hurricane Hunters today. Yes, we got Yolanda from Beaumont, Texas. Kate Curl, rain. Yes, we got rain coming. Rain's coming, everybody. Rain's coming. Orlando, rain's coming. All right, let me show you the rain that's coming. This is everybody thinks that it's sunny here in Oldsmar, but guess what? Rain's coming. I hate it. The only thing, selfishly for me, wishing that this would get a little more organized, it would pull the rain a little tighter, because Emily's got softball today. So I selfishly have, like everybody else, a tighter system would wrap our system a little more tighter and keep it more South Florida, at least. So here's the radar through today. So according to high resolution, which is usually really good radar, we can start to see 11 a.m. This is 11 a.m. We're going to start to see squall lines making their way into Florida. Heavy rain down south. This is noon. And as we get into afternoon tonight, 5 o'clock, look at that. Spiraling rains rolling through. So you're going to get it. Like I said, you're going to get sunshine. You're going to get a squall line. You're going to get sunshine. You're going to get a squall line. You're going to get a sunshine. There's our developing system. Look at, here's Naples. This is overnight, 1 a.m. Look at that. Tightening up. And these little guys can get potent. They're impotent. Not blue pill potent, but impotent. That didn't make any sense. That's Louis walking around with his nails. But overnight, look at this. This is through the AM hour, Sunday AM, tomorrow AM, Sunday AM. Look at, we're going to start to see these squall lines. I know we had a lot of folks last night in Miami area and got rocked overnight. Last post I did showed that vorticity out there, and they got hit pretty hard. But there's our center overnight. So this could be, action. And then as we go through the day, tomorrow, there's our estimated center developing. This is tomorrow morning. This is coffee time hours. Squall line setting up. Look at that. This is noon tomorrow. So these squalls are going to be kind of stormy. And this is tomorrow morning, going into noontime. And we're going to have occasional bands throughout the day tomorrow. This is 3 o'clock tomorrow, but look, still moisture flow coming up through tomorrow. So that's even up to Jacksonville. All this energy, slow moving. So good chances, right? Let's see. I'm not juiced up, Rebecca. So, listen, I know we get individual requests for individual locations, but this should tell a story. Any place, anytime. And the NHC is already saying, we could have a spin-up tornado out of these cells. Daytime heating, this is tomorrow, 4 o'clock. When we have breaks in the clouds, we have warming pockets. And these little cells can produce strong storms, possible tornado spin-up. So, always something to think about with tropics. Now, this is only through tomorrow. This is heading this way. And all this is going to end up being the storyline for up here. Slow moving. All right, so we're going to show individual models. Mobile Bay, it's coming right at you. Flooding risk, Matthew, all these questions. Holy cow. Well, we got a flood watch. Somebody just mentioned about Tampa. There's ABC. Say goodbye to ABC. But we're under a flood watch for Tampa Bay. It says it right here. We got a flood watch all the way through the inland Florida. Lots of advisories. So it's, and look at, here's the radar. It's already happening. So we were looking at future radar. We should have looked at live radar. Here's live radar. Look, here's our flow. It's coming. The softball field saying, help, help, stay away. So tropical rain bands, all right. All right, cool. I see a lot of people. Tina, how's it going? Wendy, Recon. I didn't get the exact time, Tom, but they got 2 flights scheduled today. You can go to Tropical Tidbits here, and we can see. We'll actually have the Recon data issued for today. Text issued yesterday. Well, one's going into Paulette, and we got one going in the Eastern Gulf. I don't want to see a time on it, but it's going soon. And like I said, you can follow that on Tropical Tidbits. He's got a recon button up here, aircraft recon, nothing right now. But once it does, I'll post it so you can watch it. They got to let it get over the water before they start tracking. But it's definitely getting that look. There's a big bubble of blow up here happening. So probably going to be Sally soon. Maybe they'll give it Sally by 11 o'clock. But like I said, we're going to see watches and warnings get posted if you're just tuning in. But we're going to definitely get watches and warnings up here at 11. So just because you don't see anything now doesn't mean it's not coming. Everybody's phones apparently go off at the same time. And it's like, oh my God, it's actually happening. Well, I'm telling you it's going to happen. You could bet money that we're going to have watches and warnings posted here soon. All right, I see people. Port St. Joe. Sorry, I don't even know where Port St. Joe is. Where's Port St. Joe? Now I'm going to learn. Port St. Joe is right there. Ooh, man. That's close to Michael territory. We don't like that. So Port St. Joe, I just mentioned it. Now you can't say I never have. Hey, Tammy Harvick, how you doing? EJ, this is not a Houston storm. You might get a little bit from this guy, though. Let's take a look. We got this little guy. More south, probably Texas chances. Coastal rain. This is nothing, 30%. See, right now, currently, we have a little high pressure system over this guy. And the steering flow is really only one way it can go. This high moves out, and 19 wraps around the high. But the reason it's going to stop, kind of like we've seen with other systems that stop, it's kind of going to hit the high and kind of put the brakes on before the high ends up moving, and then it's going to curve back out. So steering currents are slow. Eventual movement here again on Tropical Tidbits. And here's another great high resolution satellite. This is on his site, Levi's. And you can see bubble, 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 bubble. Oh, man. All right. I see a lot of people on there. I see one of our Mirtha. Yeah, National Weather Service office. What's up, Conehead, Mirtha? Yeah, and I got the link for National. So this right here, this is the most important site on my website right here. This little guy right here. This is your National Weather Service U.S. map. You click on it, and you can go to every individual county, every individual National Weather Service office, and you can get individualized local information. Very important, for sure. For sure. All right, so we're going to look at some models. I see one of our supporters in there. Check this out. I see. My circle didn't work. So Frank Dalton is a big fan of our site. That's his company right there. So shout out to Frank Dalton. Coastal Claims. Let's do a little showcase here. We got a lot of great supporters, but so check them out. Coastal Claims here. Frank's a big fan of our site. Let's see if he says hi. There's Shelly, just pumped him too. So they work with you and your insurance company. If you need any help, if you don't think you're getting treated fairly by the insurance company, they go to work for you. So unfortunately, with Laura, we're going to have a bazillion insurance claims going on, and Frank's the company that you call when you don't think you're being treated fairly by your insurance company. So, they work with you from the beginning of the claim. So just keep that in mind. If we're going to have flooding, unfortunately, unfolding here for our upper Gulf into Florida. He deals a lot with Florida and all Gulf coasts, but we're seeing flooding chances, and unfortunately, that means post-storm headaches, and that means dealing with insurance companies. So let me see my phone here. Hold on, I got another text coming in. I hate reading my texts, but I learned that if I don't, sometimes it's an issue with a website or app or something, and I have to deal with it. But nope, that was good. All right. So there you go. Check them out, Frank. Coastal Claims. All right, so let's go. All the individual models here. And real quick, before I do the models, let's just talk couple minutes. I've already posted a bunch. We have a lot of fans of Bermuda. Unfortunately for Bermuda, 100-mile-an-hour hurricane likely coming. There's no way around it. Some of the latest models at least are showing a tick away from coast, but the official NHC track, 2 a.m., 100 miles an hour, Bermuda, Sunday night. Not good. So we're not forgetting about you folks in Bermuda. Actually, some of the models had it go to the east side, which would be not good either, because that's the rough side. So we would almost want to see a track over here. But anyway, they're going to get rocked by 100-mile-an-hour hurricane. We have a lot of fans there that said they can handle it. They said all the homes there are built with concrete, and they can handle it. So, but 100-mile-an-hour ain't nothing, Category 2 range. So that's happening Sunday night. So we're thinking about them. I got all the links for that. That's going into Monday morning. And then real quick, we'll talk about our other guy, and then we're going to focus on what we got going on. So Invest 95, somewhere on my site. So all those scary models on Invest 95 that were showing this are disappearing. Good news. The trends have been a turn to the north. So that is the current thinking, and we'll just leave it right there. Don't want to hype up anything when you have a majority of models showing a recurve. This is the one that I was even showing because we had people, sharing them. They were showing models, and everybody's getting worked up. But anything that far away, you just take with a grain of salt because it's too far away. But anyway, this one doesn't appear at this point. We'll look at. I'll keep watching it. But now, I know people were asking. That's the red guy. What's funny though, we have Renee. Renee's hitting high pressure and kind of coming back, kind of creating a weakness here, and that's what's driving our system. Very weak steering currents out here. No real push to push it west. So good news on that. All right, so let's go to Tropical Tidbits and show some high-resolution models. Remember, 11 o'clock, we get a new advisory. Let's zoom in. This is Tropical Tidbits. We'll zoom in as close as we can. Well, actually, we'll just go to the hurricane models. So I hate showing H-Wharf and H-Mom, but they did very well this year. Hey, Mary Bell. Vegetation, yeah. 100-mile-an-hour. Kristen Lynn, Farmer's Almanac says hurricane next week for Carolinas. No Christmas yet, John. It's almost Halloween time. We put up Halloween stuff here at the house. I usually do it. I try to get it out by October 1st. I'm kind of excited about it, actually. James, yeah, buddy. In case you haven't heard, I'm a cherry picker. I'm a cherry picking model caller. Hey Ashley, yeah, it does. I don't know. I don't think it's pushing west. I think it, right now, um, where center could. Whoops, I do that every time. Tradition. So depending on where our center sets up, I think the models are pretty close right now. So all right. So let's. All right. Sorry, I wanted to see. Want to see the models real quick. We'll see if we can see any clear rotation. There you go. Look at that. That was. I was clicking on initialization on the H-Wharf, but this is this current live look. That was somebody asked earlier where the. So that's a pretty strong signature. Currently, where our center is. Southwest tip of Florida. So here, this is important to note. So Levi talks about this a lot too. But here's your 500 millibar winds, and you can also see it here on the Sims or the Wisconsin site. But there, our 500 vorticity is displaced a little bit. And all that really means is the center is maybe trying to relocate a little bit to the southeast, somewhere right here. Whoop, there, I do it again. The, what is that? I think my neighbor's out there mowing. But this current blow up here is indicating that our center could be relocating a little bit to the southeast. Doesn't really affect much in the future track, but that's some pretty big blow up. Here's the keys right now. So if indeed it's blowing up right here, that would mean the center is not here, but it's here. It doesn't affect much, except this is real time. This is blowing up big balls of convection right now, happening right now. All right, so let's look at the models. Here's H-Wharf. We'll just go out. This is tropicaltidbits.com, by the way. Strengthening system, and here's Monday night going into Tuesday morning. 963. Hey Lisa, the steering current. Well, right now it's basically going around a high pressure system that's over top of Florida and to the north. The high pressure is kind of blocking it a little bit, keeping it slow. So that's a pretty strong system. 963 hurricane. That's definitely stronger than what the NHC is showing. NHC is only showing 70 mile an hour, but they also say they're being conservative. So just remember, that's a possibility. Tuesday morning. This is Mobile, Mississippi, even Louisiana, really close. Lots of surge storms through the night, Monday night into Tuesday. So the H-Wharf and H-Mon are two models that have done pretty well. This is Sunday morning, early Saturday night, Sunday morning, just off coast of Florida, or obviously Florida, Tampa. This is Sunday morning, like 5 a.m. tomorrow, actually. It's coming quick. But if this is the case, like I mentioned, overnight hours, we're going to have a lot of storms, surprise storms tomorrow through the night. This is overnight. This is Sunday morning right here. Could even have a little surge for Tampa Bay, a little bit. Just areas that are prone for that kind of stuff. All right, so there's the H-Wharf. Pretty strong little system here, developed in the last second, 962 millibar. And just, reference down the road, the old Saffir-Simpson scale used to show pressure. That could be category 2. That's pretty high end. Just one model of many. But let's show you. This is the old school Saffir-Simpson scale. And, 962 technically could be even stronger than the Cat 2. So that possibility is there. NHC is saying this. Officially, it's saying tropical storm. Official. Remember, they are official. Off. Maybe they're off. They always start out very conservative, though. All right, so there's that one. Let's take a look at HMON. HMON's another hurricane-specific model. HMON. Again, you can find these on tropicaltidbits.com. I got links all over my website for them. But here we go. HMON. A little farther off the coast, Tampa here. This is tomorrow morning. And HMON develops it 988, 984, 981, 980, 977. You can see the trend, 973, 971, 970. So there again, 971. So there's two models. Worst case scenario. Tuesday morning landfall for those two guys. And remember, slow moving, lots of rain. We've already talked about the rain threat. Another model, we can look at high resolution HWRF. HWRF, I just said that. I'm losing my marbles here. The GFS, a little weaker. Still possible hurricane, 986. That one's going more into New Orleans. Remember, stronger systems want to go north more than weaker systems. So all these weaker scenarios could go a tick more west. The official cone actually barely covers where the HMON and H4 for, well, no, they do cover it actually. The 3-day cone shows it. So remember, the cone is anywhere the center can go in the cone. So, and the GFS a little stronger. All right, so another model we can look at. Let's look at the latest CMC version. It's the weakest of all of them, showing more of a tropical storm. Same general area. Latest Euro, let's take a look at that. Latest Euro showed a little stronger system here, 1,000 millibar into New Orleans Tuesday. A little quicker, Monday night into Tuesday. Navy model, usually aggressive. It is aggressive. I didn't even look at the Navy model yet. There you go, 991. So this is Tuesday morning. So it's going to be something for sure. There's a Navy model. Icon. They're all showing it. Slow moving. Lots of rain. A foot plus. And let's last but not least look at the UK. Can't forget our UK buddies. I mean, the track is pretty solid. There's really no point to even look at spaghetti models at this point. They're all showing, there's a UK 980, 974 into Alabama. So it's happening, folks. Hey, Whitney, I don't know the surge maps update. Let me take a look. But yeah, at 11 o'clock, man, we're going to get some hurricane watches. You can bet on it. If not 11, definitely 5. Oh, yeah, we did. So here's the current. I got the timestamps on there now, too. That's pretty neat. This is based on 70 miles. So the surge maps are now live. And you can play with them. I got the link. So here's some of your live surge maps going on. Now, obviously, this is all based on current track and intensity. If intensity goes up, these go up big time. So I don't want to draw that. That looks like I'm telling Mobile Bay. That's not true, but anyway, so I'll link this. This will become more of a the NHC too. Do we have it yet? No, they don't. Maybe they'll do it by 11. They'll usually put their flood maps up too, surge and. So again, this is deceiving. This is inaccurate. This is not showing the rain coming here. This is going to be way, 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 way more along the coast. So prepare for that. Anyway. Let's see. Hey, Betty. All right. Florida West Coast surge, cinder. Well, you know, they're not even showing anything. Oh, this is inundation. Hang on. There's a little bit. I mean, you know, this is just showing you. You know, it could be, you know, there's, you know, places that are prone to flood. You know, we could have a little surge in Tampa Bay. You know, this is, you know, possibly 3 to 4 foot above normal. So something to think about. You know, if you're in low lying areas, right? All right, other storms. We just talked about them a little bit. I'll do it here in a little bit. Yeah, can't. Hey, Shelly, that track works. Yeah, Whitney does. And there's Louie walking by. Sounds like a reindeer. Come here, buddy. Well, come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. He's thinking about it. All right. All right, so I'm going to read comments. We're kind of we're waiting kind of patiently now on the 11 o'clock advisory. And the Global Hazards Tropic Map came out today with a new map, I think. No, it's not posted here yet, but indicating more systems we could watch. If anybody else is burned out. So the surge map link is right here on my site. And I'll move it up top. But right here, it says Sierra Coastal Surge Map right here. Right there. That's your surge map. And I'll put a link up here. Easier to find. As a matter of fact, I'll do it right now so I don't forget. So let me move it over real quick so that you can find it, and then I'll show you where I moved it to. And that way you can play with it. And let's see, I'll put it in between the NHC graphics. If you haven't figured it out, I like to do graphics, text, graphic, text, graphic, text. All right, so let me update. Roll out the drum rolls. Did it post? It posted 100%. It's trying. All right, then we F5. And voila. Storm surge map. Right here. Storm surge map, surge potential. Right here. So now you can play with it. See what kind of surge you're going to get. Cool. All right. And so, yeah, we have rigs, Alan. Good point. Lots of oil rigs right in the path of this. So they're watching close. Actually, I think I'm going to do cheers to Mountain Dew, man. This coffee is strong stuff, man. Big storm. Yeah, this is how I like to drink. Mountain Dew. Then we'll take a shot of coffee. I actually had people want to report me to ABC for being an alcoholic. Is that the funniest thing you ever heard? How many bazillion photos on Facebook do you see of people holding a drink in their hand, enjoying the weekend? Remember this little guy? So they're going to go to my sponsor and say, Mike drinks. I'm more of a caffeine addict, I think, than anything. So when I came home last night, look at this. I came home at midnight, right? And I didn't even open it. I always grab one, sit down in my chair. I think my last post last night was around midnight. I did midnight. Let me see what it was. I posted at midnight. And I posted this, which I'm glad I did because I had a lot of people message me from Miami area that were rocked early in the morning from our storms. But anyway, bottom line is I grabbed a seltzer. It didn't even open it. Where the heck is my photo from last night? I don't even see it. Oh, I did was it a mobile? Maybe I did a mobile photo. Anyway, mobile uploads. I might have done this one on the mobile. Oh, I did, because I had to use my radar scope on my mobile phone. There it is. That was 10 hours ago. So anyway, so I sat down, posted that. That was pretty strong vorticity signature too, by the way. And then, yeah, so here's our post. Jill, 3 a.m. woke me up. So that was pretty hefty winds rolling in last night. So there you go. All right. So we're going to be here all day updating, I promise. So stay tuned to Mike's Weather page. Remember, you can always be a Facebook supporter. That's what pays my ABC. I don't get a discount there. I probably a good thing I don't. I'd be buying the expensive stuff. I'm a Jack Daniels kind of guy. I love Jack Daniels. But thanks to all the supporters out there in the world. Thanks to Shelly. We got our little private chat room going on if you guys want to talk more. A lot more personal stuff inside our little weather supporter chat room. Shelly maintains that. So if you want a safe place on the internet with only weather, and puppies. Betty, yeah. So we actually have fans that Betty here asked what to name their little Frenchie. I wonder what she came up with. That'd be interesting. Find out. So we have a lot of great stuff posted in here. You guys keep it going very well. I just don't get in there enough. This is a great picture, by the way. This one was shared a bunch. The sunset under the pier photo with the bird. That was very, very amazing. So, all right. So I'm gonna go. We got a lot of work to do. So stay tuned to the site. We'll maybe go live tonight. I'll let everybody know for sure. Have a great Saturday. Appreciate everybody. Have a good day. Enjoy the tropical. Yeah, I did run the models, Bob. So we'll see what they got. So new NHC advisory coming in about 30 minutes, and we'll see what's we'll see what's going on with that. So hurricane watch is likely, I would assume, for the upper Gulf Coast. So that'll create some internet buzz. All right, we'll see y'all later. Have a great day.